Finding the motivation to work out when you're pregnant can be tough, but staying fit is one of the best things you can do to prepare for the rigors of labor and delivery. However, at different points during pregnancy, you will want to avoid certain poses that could be harmful to you or your baby. So in a typical yoga practice, you'd do sun salutations to warm up. Normally, we would start with our feet together and legs mostly straight on the inhale, exhale, fold, and very often we would jump back into plank. However, when you're pregnant, you want to avoid a few things. When I did yoga, I did it right up to the 9th month, and I needed room for the belly. So take your feet shoulder width apart. Inhale up. Keep the legs slightly bent as you fold down. And then instead of jumping, step back into plank. And plank is still a good way to work your abs during pregnancy. You could go through your sun salutation chaturanga. Avoid the overstretching the back bend of the up dog and come here instead, keeping your toes turned under. Then you can find your down dog and breathe. Next move typically would be stepping forward to do a crescent lunge or a warrior series. But if you have a belly, you won't have room for the knee. So instead, we're going to step up to the outside of the hand so your baby has room. You'll climb up instead of going right for it, climb up for safety. Now, another pose that comes from crescent lunge is a twist. You want to avoid closed twists because you just won't have room for the belly and it'll be uncomfortable for you and the baby. So instead of going all the way for that hip flexor stretch in crescent lunge, maybe you bring your knee down and back off a little bit, just so you're not overstretching and pulling anything. So you would inhale and exhale here in your modified crescent lunge. So now let's talk about standing postures. We want to avoid anything that would create a fall or balance issues. And your center of gravity is off when you're pregnant, so if you're gonna do standing postures, hold on to a wall. So find a wall to hold on to and do your tree pose. Here, either hand here, or you can reach up to the sky. Inhale and hold it as you normally would. Another thing to avoid during pregnancy is inversion. So you wouldn't find a wall and do a handstand when you're in your last trimester because the baby has already turned head down by then, hopefully. And you wouldn't want to turn upside down and get the baby confused and have them flip around and avoid, being in the right position during labor. And finally, when you're done with your routine, typically you'd come into Savasana on your back. However, the baby could be heavy and compress some of your veins in your 2nd and 3rd trimester, which could create dizziness and other blood flow issues. So instead, we'll take a comfortable pillow and lay on our right side. Inhale and breathe into Savasana on your right side. This way you'll protect and focus on you and baby. I'm Nikki Vlora for No More TV. Live smart, be healthy, no more.